What's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of metal fabrication work. Stick around. This is my 7x16 Neo all aluminum enclosed trailer. When I bought this trailer, it was just a plain Jane empty enclosed trailer. None of the surfaces were finished. It looks just like you would get right from the factory. It was just open studs and walls. And over the course of a few months, I finished off the inside of the trailer, which includes building and fabricating all of these cabinets here, including the doors and the frames. But what we got to do today, guys, is we got to put some shelves in these cabinets. This is kind of like where I store, obviously, the jack to jack everything up. It's onboard battery for the interior lighting. It's got a charging circuit. Again, if you want to see how I did all this, I'll have links to those videos. And this is the shore power cord that runs through a hole in the floor, and then you can just pull it out when you want to use it and coil it up when you don't. But what I want to do is, I've got some usable space in this area, is I want to put an aluminum shelf right here. So that way I can put like small items inside this area. I've started a collection of like refrigerator magnets of all the places that we've stayed overnight with this trailer. So that's our little list right now. That's where this trailer has been with us, and I'll open up these drawers and kind of show you some of the stuff. This is always kept in here. Kind of a spare drawer, junk, clamps. And the bottom one's all straps for tying stuff down. And currently this one doesn't have a whole lot in it. I'm going to put a shelf in there as well. And this little door down here is a winch container. I don't have a winch in it yet, but this just conceals where the winch would be. Right now I've just got a little jack in there. And another thing that you probably notice is when I open up and close the door, a light comes on. That's because I have a contactor in that corner that just allows these lights to turn on up top. You see them up there, just a little LED light. And that's just a little convenience feature so that when you're working at night and you open up the doors and you want to see what you're trying to get out, you can at least see what you got there. Creating this shelf would be easy to do if I had some material to make a template, but I don't. So I'm going to have to do it with measurements, and I'll show you how I work through that process. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw the shape that I'm trying to copy. So you can see we got a 90 degree here, we got an unknown angle here, then we got a little flat landing here, and then it comes back to this. So I'm going to draw that so that way we can put measurements to that drawing. This would be, let's say, the door opening. Then it comes back an unknown distance there, which is right there. And then this left side would be like the toolbox area, which is right there. Now we just got to connect that. And that's the one we got to figure out. So we can do this a couple different ways to verify it. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that this is a 90 degree right here. If that's not a 90, then it'll make some other things a little bit harder, but we can still figure it out. So I'm going to check this for 90. So I'm going to take my 12-inch square and set that against the toolbox. As you can see, it's hitting right here on this. Then I'm just going to verify that this margin along this is pretty even, and it is. So I think it's safe to say that this is a 90 in this area. So I've indicated that measurement there. This is still the unknown measurement right here. So now we need to know this measurement from here to here in width. And I gave myself a little bit of play on that measurement, so that's 26 7/8. Because we don't want this so tight that we gotta beat that in there. And now we just gotta get this measurement here. And once we get all these measurements, this measurement will automatically be figured out because we'll just connect the points from here to here. And that measurement is 1 3/8 inches. So I'm gonna have to pick up some aluminum cleat to hold this all the way around. And I think I'll pop rivet the cleat to the side of this box, and then we'll screw it to here, and then we'll put a lip on the front of it. So that way things don't slide forward and rub against the doors. That'll give me a place to put my GoPro, when we're filming stuff on jobs, and it'll also give me a place to put my wireless monitor for this camera system. What these do is I've got a monitor inside the truck that I just turn on these cameras through this switch right here, and it turns on this camera inside so I can monitor my cargo going down the road. And I also have another one on the back of the trailer that also monitors while you're backing up. It just makes it real easy to check your load, so you're not stopping every so often, opening the door, checking the stuff inside your trailer. You can physically see it while you're driving down the road. This was made by a company called Halo View. I looked for months for this system, or a system that would work the way this does. I've traveled 3,000 miles with this system, glitch-free, super easy. And if you're the type of person that doesn't like a lot of headaches and a lot of issues and problems in your life, this is that system right here. Super simple to use and just works perfect every time. But anyways, back to what we were doing. I get kind of excited when something just works the way it's supposed to. It wasn't cheap, but you know, it works good. And that's the Halo View BT7 is what that one is. Before anyone says it, no, it's not stolen. I've got some road sign material that was discarded by our town. I don't know why they do it. Maybe do they just update new stuff? But it's aluminum and it's strong, so that's what we're going to use. I have a 1/8" sheet of aluminum in the workshop, but I don't really want to burn that up because this is nothing critical. It's just a light shelf to hold some miscellaneous items. And this is what we got, guys. Flip it over. So I guess that's why that they retire it, because this is completely faded and it's got a MDOT sticker on it that says 1997. I guess probably after a while they retire them, and good material. It's nice and lightweight. It's perfect for what we need to do it for. So as you can see, it's got a rounded edge. So the first thing we got to do is square off this edge. I've checked to make sure that we're going to have just enough material after we square off the edge. So that's what we'll do first. I'm going to cut this using my Evolution track saw, and this thing is awesome, guys. Gives you a nice straight cut every time. Now all I gotta do is just match up the other end. Last time to check it. Perfect. And here we go, guys. The way this works is this saw runs in this guide right here, and it just makes a nice straight line along that edge. Here we go. You can see, guys, what that does is that leaves a super straight, super accurate line, and that's what we need for something like this. So now that we've created ourselves a 90-degree square corner without rounded edges, which is right here, now we can add these measurements in. So 16 3/4, 26 7/8. 16 3/4 and 26 7/8. Then it's saying we got to go up 1 3/8 from this measurement here. And I'm drawing this out just like you see it, guys. So I let my line go a little bit longer. And now 1 inch and 1 3/8 right here. So this point right here is where this is right here. And then it needs to intersect with that right here. So that's where that straight edge also comes in super handy. And the great thing about this, guys, is that you just place this tool on the side that you want to keep, because the blade cuts right on the edge of this. This is the inside edge of the blade, so it's super easy in that aspect. Just got to get everything lined up. That looks good, like right there. And they make this, guys, in a piece that's one length, which is kind of nice too. But this is also good too if you want to keep it portable and just throw it in like a bag or something. Because this comes in like 3 pieces here, and it's surprisingly super accurate. Cutting such a small piece is posing some difficulty, so I got it propped up on a stump. We'll see how this works. overhang this a little bit like this. Like that, guys. There's one down. Let's try it and see how it fits. Now we still got to cut that off too right there. We can do that freehand. Alright, here we go, guys. This is the test. Hopefully it fits. Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. Just enough room to get it in there. And then what I'm going to do is put a little lip right here, just a piece of 90 aluminum angle, and just pop rivet it. That'll look really good. And then for the underside, where it's like yellow, I'll just paint that black to match the inside of this cabinet, and it'll look great. Nice and lightweight. It'll give me a place to put my GoPro. Like I said, I can put my tripod in here. It'll just kind of keep everything nice and close and handy, so when I'm filming on a job site and stuff, I can put my tripod, my GoPro, my backup camera display. It'll just be a nice handy place to keep things out of the way and keep it so it's not going to be getting messed up and bumped around. Awesome. And surprisingly enough, it looks like the guy who made these cabinets actually knew what he was doing, because they're both the same on both sides. That'll make it easy. This one I'll probably put down maybe a little bit lower, something like this, so I could put like a helmet or spare clothes or something, I don't know. But I'll probably divide this one up in two. But yeah, that makes it super easy, guys. So now I'm just going to use this one as a template for my second one. Obviously, I'm not going to have it so that it's yellow up. I'll flip it around so that it's the other way, but yeah. I'll make it easy. Okay, so I need to make another one of these. I remembered what I wanted to show you. So let's say this wasn't square, so you couldn't get this angle over here. So what you could do, you could also use what's called an angle finder, guys. This works like this. Then you push that in to the angle that you have. Snug this set screw down, and now that's the angle. You don't even have to really know what it is. You don't really need a measurement. You've got it right here. That is the angle. You could put that angle one way, that angle the other, extend it, and then measure along this line and along this line, and that would tell you the rest of your measurements. Just another way of doing it. This is also a good way to verify it. If you do have a 90, you can double check it before you cut by using this, making sure that that's that. You can get this at any hardware store. I've had this for probably 20 years or so, so I wouldn't even dare guess where you get it, but I'm sure you can get it anywhere, probably any of the big box stores or online. So now we're going to take this material, and this is going to be a cleat that goes all the way around the perimeter. It's actually going to go on this side, and this side, and we've got some heavier material for the front lip edge that we're going to...
Are you ready, Papa?
Am I ready? Are you ready? Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me see your shirt. What's your shirt say? Look at me.
Welding.
Future welder. Handsome. Alright, so we're going to make a mark at 1 3/8. 1, 2, this 3/8 right there.
That's where we have to cut?
Yep. You can be able to see that right there, that mark?
Yeah.
Okay, now, you're going to have to put both hands here and push, because I don't want you pushing against that piece, okay?
Okay, well, are you ready for me to turn it on?
Yeah. Nice job. Now that's going to be sharp.
It's right here.
Okay. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Turn it on. Okay, turn it off.
Done.
2 of those.
So we don't need a couple more?
Now we need 2 at 30.5 inches.
Are we going to cover the markers?
Yeah. Another one just like it, and we got to drill some holes in it.
Why?
Because we got to screw it to the walls of the trailer. You're going to do this one with no help.
Turn it on now?
Turn it on and then line the blade up. Lines up to the blade good. Nice job! Colton, you did such a good job.
Where we put this?
Those are going to go in the trailer. Just be careful, they might be a little sharp. Tell everyone how old you are.
5 years old.
When did you turn 5?
March 1st.
Yeah, this March 1st. So you just turned 5.
Today.
Not today, 3 months ago, you freak. Well, we just drilled all these. I don't know if it recorded, guys. I don't think it did, but anyways, Colton is the one who drilled out all of these pieces of metal, and he did an awesome job, and we worked on it together, but yeah, he got these done, and it looks awesome. Now we gotta go put them in. So we got one of those cleats in, you can see right there. Now I just gotta put one on the left-hand side, then the little short one over there.
That's mine.
And for the front of the shelf right here, we're going to use a piece of 1/8 inch material to make it a little more rigid on that front edge. And that'll be easy to measure because it'll just be the width of the shelf. So we'll line up that edge there and we'll make a mark right on that edge there, and we'll just take the line. And that will go on just like that. That'll work perfect. That'll be the finished edge on the front. Boy, won't that look nice. Alright, now the hard part is to try to get this in there. It took me a minute to do it the last time. And that should hold it all together. And that is it, guys. That's in there nice, super tight, rugged, won't bounce around. I think that that looks incredible. The only remnants that was ever a street sign is that up underneath, which is kind of cool. My wife said I should keep it like that. Just a nice, clean, simple install when you open it up. And that way I've got all my electronics gear right here. So when I get onto a job site or whatever, I got my camera, I've got a chest strap, all my camera stuff is just right here and handy, and it makes sense to have it right here in this cabinet here where all the power is. And I just got to do the same thing to the other side over here. And yeah, that should be super simple. Not a big deal. And that's all there is to it, guys. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if this is something that you like, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. There's new videos every Friday. And make sure that you guys head over and check out this video and get in on the giveaway. I'm doing the largest giveaway that we've ever done on the channel. And I'm giving away 5 pieces of equipment, plus a 15% off promo code that's available to only this channel's members. Until next week, guys, I will see you then. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.